Hey everyone, welcome back. Your ultimate series for JavaScript interview preparation. In this episode, we are unlocking one of the most asked and misunderstood front-end topics, that is event delegation, event bubbling, and event capturing. Whether it's handling hundreds of buttons or building a scalable UI, mastering this concept will make you stand out in interviews. First, we'll understand what is event bubbling and capturing. In JavaScript, when you click on an element, the event doesn't just stay there. It travels through the DOM in two phases. One is the capturing phase, another one the bubble phase. So bubble phase, what does actually happen when you click an element? It was basically bubble up. Bubble up means it will just go to the deepest element, the innermost elements, and it will bubble up to the parent element. And in the capturing phase is the opposite phase. Basically, it will come from the top of the outermost element to the innermost deepest root of the element. So let's understand with an example so we'll have a clear view how does actually it was working. So we have one parent div and we have one child button, and we have added one event listener to the parent only, not in the child. So there we are just adding parent click and through their ID, whatever the innermost ID was there. So when we click this one, if you see clearly, parent clicked, but we get the name also, the ID name. But how does actually happen? Like we have clicked to the parent only. Event was attached to the parent. This is how the bubbles work. This is by default only, but to understanding to behind the scene, how does actually it was working. So it was basically working bubbles up from the deepest element to the outermost element. So event delegation is a pattern where we attach a single event listener on a parent element instead of having each child. This is efficient, especially for the dynamic element or larger list. Suppose we have hundreds of buttons generated dynamically. Instead of adding 100 listeners, we can just attach one listener to the parent container. Like here how we have done. So if you see here, we have added 6 items. But with using one parent element, using one parent event listener, we can handle everything. If you see here, if you click item 5, it will see click item was 5. If you click 2, it was showing 2. If you click 6, it was showing 6. If you click item 2, it will show item 2 was clicked. So this is how we can optimize. This is here, like no matter how many li item or how many more dynamic element, child element you have added in a single parent listeners, it handle all clicks. It save your memory, improve your performance, and this is basically a very classic example of giving an event delegation to your interviewer. He will definitely impressed. Now our last part, but not the least, that is capturing phase. Like we have talked, like what is capturing phase. Capturing phase is not difficult. Capturing means it will capture from the outermost element to the innermost. It will first capture the parent element, then it will child, then inner child. Like this is how it will work. But bubble phase, how it was working, it was working from the innermost to the outermost. But for the capturing, it was from outermost to innermost. So how we can achieve that? It's basically simple. Just we have to pass this capture equal to capture true. We have to pass. If you pass this one, it will behave like an capturing. Let's run and check. If we click this one, we are clicking the parent and it was showing parent only. But if you remove this one, if you see this one, then it was behave like a normal bubbling only. That's it for this episode. Now you understood event bubbling, capturing, and event delegation, and you know how to handle events efficiently in a larger application. If this video helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe to us. Keep coding, and we'll see you in the next episode.